Bridge underwater, watching it burn. Lifetime we waited, lessons we learned. A signal fire up on the mountain, burning it higher to let them know love won't deny it. You only get what you give, so
what up to all my partners out there? This is your partner on the podcast, and we coming in hot like sled man. I got my partner Bigger in the dojo tonight. I got my partner Nick Loke, and we got some special guest appearances coming by way north of the Rockies or south. We'll figure it out, partners. I want to say what's up to all my partners listening. This is your What Up Partner podcast. We are in the dojo tonight. We are feeling all right, and tonight we just motherfucking might. I told my partner Big A, I said, Big A, what are we going to do, man? We need to get laid a little bit more, right, Big A? I told you. We're talking about this the other day. I said, every day. How are we going to get laid more, Big A? I said, you know what? I need an artifact of some kind. I need a piece of, I need something in the dojo that would just, what can get us laid better? I mean, that's really what it comes down to, right, Big A?
Yeah, that's right, partner. Actually, you said those exact same words. That's why I'm wearing a lay right now.
I mean, I thought it was you that said those exact same words.
Well, I'm more of a listener. I just agreed. You're like, yeah, you're right, partner.
Let's agree to disagree.
You're right, partner. You're right.
Let's agree to disagree and give each other the third degree. I want to say what's up to the partner sled man in the motherfucking
Hey, what's up, motherfucker? Yeah.
Full effect.
Talk to us, sled man. How you feeling, man?
Oh, I feel fucking energized. I feel a lot of energy in this fucking room because of this fucking table right now.
Don't easy on the table, sled man. Easy on the table.
There's a lot of love.
Break it down.
There's a lot of love poured into this table right here. So I'm fucking feeling great.
Orale. I got the partner Nick Loke in the building, the world famous fact checker. Nick Loke has been MIA. Why, Nick Loke? Where have you been?
You went to the moon, right? Last week.
Yeah, when I was on shrooms, I did go to the moon.
How was it?
It was an experience.
Well, speaking of an experience, I don't even know how to introduce the next partner. I don't even know if the voice and the audio are going to relay the satisfaction that's happening between my legs at the moment. The partner, Sean Green, made his way over from Utah, right? From all the way from north of Salt Lake, from Ogden, Utah. I want to say what's up to the partner, Sean Green. What up, partner?
What up, partner?
What up, partner? Talk to us a little bit. Tell us how you're feeling so far.
So far, I'm feeling really great right now. I feel welcomed. I feel appreciated, and I'm so thankful for you guys having me tonight.
Let me explain a little bit more. Big A, tell all the partners out there what the fuck's going on here tonight.
For all the partners out there, you understand this connection we have with the partner Sean right now. It happened back December last year.
December
December last year.
He slid into my DMs, and I slid into his
DMs. It's going down in the DM.
Yep.
Through networking, through other partners, shout out to Soul Tribe. We ended up connecting through Sean, and
I love that story, Sean.
Explain that, Sean.
Tell us that story, Sean. How did you find out about the What Upon a Podcast?
So I do epoxy woodwork, and I noticed that a lot of the shows.
Is that your real job?
So I'm a firefighter in Utah.
Oh, really?
Oh,
hey, thank you to all the firefighters out there.
Thank you. So, but on my 4 days
but
off...
his passion is actually epoxy.
Well, is that
or is it woodwork? Is it woodwork or epoxy?
I think
it's working with wood. But in Utah, you have to work 2 jobs. So my second job is to do epoxy woodwork. And so as I was doing epoxy woodwork, I noticed that a lot of people weren't using reggae music. And so
you're a reggae fan?
I'm a huge
Wait.
Shout out to the partner Soul Tribe out there.
Yeah, Soul Tribe, huge.
Call the doctor.
You guys don't even know the fucking word.
Call the doctor.
So you were saying?
Yeah, so I was saying that I was looking for reggae music, and I would reach out to huge bands, and I would ask them if I could use their music on my epoxy videos, and no one reached out to me. But then on YouTube, as if you notice, if you put any kind of music, a category, it will just continue to play different music.
The AI learns
the algorithm.
The algorithm,
yeah. Yep.
And I came across Soul Tribe, and I came across Soul. Trust No One, or I think it was Lifetime, something Lifetime.
Some badass fucking badass
track.
I'm like, gosh, these guys sound awesome. And so I started listening to them. I'm like, oh my gosh. And so I went on Instagram and I found them and I messaged them immediately. I'm like, can I use your music on my next epoxy glow in the dark surfboard? And in 10 minutes,
Wait. You do glow in the dark surfboards?
I heard
Yeah,
that.
that's
I
right.
heard that
Yeah,
right
Fuck
there.
yeah.
So
All right, continue with your story.
Yeah, so I can make this glow in the dark, but you would have to have a UV light.
Oh, we got one.
Yeah.
Good thing Sledman likes to bang vampires and gets rid of
You
them.
never know. Yeah. Good one.
What the shit? Fuck. So
Closer.
So I told them, look, I want to use your music. I love your music. And immediately in 10 minutes, they texted me back and said, yeah, we would love you to use your music and your artwork. And so I got the permission, and I was so awesome. So I played their music. I can't remember which song it was, but it was from my glow-in-the-dark surfboard. And
how long ago was this? Like 6 months ago, 10 months ago, a year ago, 2 years ago,
a year ago, 8 months ago. I'd have to look at my Instagram again.
Circa.
Right.
So then you came across their Instagram and you saw Big A doing his thing, right? Big A. Shout out to Big A for all his fucking silkiness tonight, huh?
How about that silky ass lady he has on?
I got that one titty pop.
It fits the table, right? So I can't remember. I think What Up Patna started following me, and then I followed them back, and I looked at their content, and then started following them on Spotify, and I realized, like, gosh, these guys are awesome. These guys are freaking legit. These guys are huge. They're
What
up
up,
and
partner?
coming.
What up, partner? What up, partner?
So
Yeah, Big A's the
What Up
hugest
Patna has always put my artwork on Reels, on their story, and has been the only one that has believed in me. And
It was what you were looking for. It's what you
It was
were looking
destiny.
I was
Sledman.
looking for destiny.
You were on the
Yeah.
search.
I used to
Yes,
go
was-
with
now
We
you got
found
it.
each other, bro.
Yes,
We found each
like
other.
a free
We're it.
like free
We're it.
sponsor.
We
You guys
did
are
it.
it.
We
You guys
did
are
it.
it. You
We
guys
did
are
it.
the first ones.
Yes.
Yes.
That's called Sledman calls that global consciousness by Sledman. Yeah. So,
Yes.
So consciously, you and Sledman were already talking before. You guys met in the past.
The thing is, I don't know who I was talking to. I just knew that I was
Yeah,
talking to
it's
someone
the
from this
90%
podcast.
It's the 90% of the brain working when you only use the 10%.
Yeah,
you
yeah,
stand,
yeah.
but the 90% is alright.
He's like,
it's doing all this work for you. You know what I mean?
He's like, your stuff is awesome. It's amazing. I've never seen anything like it. I'm like, oh my God, okay. So I followed you guys' lead. And I started following you. You guys followed me back. And then you're like, grow with us and you'll grow as well. And they would always show everything I did on their story. And they were the first one out there, anywhere out there, that believed in my work. And I'm like, you know what? This table that I did, it's my masterpiece, but I felt like I should make a table for them to appreciate.
Yeah!
Appreciate
Yeah!
them.
Hooah!
And I made them this table
Damn, dude.
to appreciate them.
Antheezy, what do you think about all this?
I'd like to say what's up to the partner, Mr. Z, as Sledman would call him. He is a long-time partner. What are your thoughts thus far on the story you're hearing? He's not a hired actor. He's not paid.
No.
We didn't pay you. We didn't give you sexual
He
favors.
came on here, their own free will.
God, I wish,
Right?
but no.
Mr. Z, what up, partner?
Wait, so you weren't smuggled here to that one day?
I wasn't
He
smart.
came on his own free will.
Yeah, I came on my free will,
Yeah,
and I given this to these guys as a gift to helping me to.
That is monumental.
That is
you
fucking
motherfuckers.
beautiful.
That's monumental.
Like the energy that I
motherfuckers.
feel right now, dude, we're on top of the world. All
Yeah,
of us
dude.
right now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
man.
Yes.
And I love the
We all
fact
just
that.
reached Mount Everest at the same time right now. Fuck yeah!
Yeah. So for those of you who don't know, Sledman just climaxed. He just reached his peak. But yeah,
Give him another smoke.
He just hit it out of Big A's head.
Big A.
He wasn't ready.
Pass
He
it
wasn't
over here,
ready.
pass it over.
for sled, man.
So I want to say what's up to all the partners out there listening. So far, you've got an introduction as to the background of how the fuck we led up to this night. It's been a long time coming. He's like, yeah, I'm going to give you guys a table. It's going to be dope. It'll be done in July. And
They
this
had
was
no
like,
idea what I was
This
doing.
was like in March. And I was like, holy fuck, July?
You know what? It was a long time coming.
It was a long process.
Like, what is this guy really gonna do?
I
Really? He's making a
think it was
table for
worth
us?
the wait. I
Look,
think
it was
You know,
fucking-
no.
Oh, yeah.
It's
Worth
not
the wait.
until you see it in person, everybody out there, that you appreciate
Yeah, you need to see it in
the
person.
love,
This
the
right here,
love,
the depth.
This emits. The table emits energy.
Thank you.
You come here, this is why he said.
Why I think we're wearing
I can't
the
stop
Hawaiian
touching
shirt.
it. I can't stop touching it.
I
because
made this with heart
it's
because you
healing
guys
it.
were the first ones to appreciate my artwork.
I feel like it's
and
alive.
you guys believed in me.
Yeah,
and that
yeah.
was like what I needed.
Oh yeah,
Right,
partner.
yes,
It is
thank
alive.
It's what you
So thank
needed.
you.
Very important thing
So-
you just said. It's what you
So
needed.
Sledman, I
Yeah.
know we talked about this earlier, but he's self-taught. All right, he went to YouTube. He started following some chick who was hot, who also did this. But then he actually then he actually got into it, and he learned how to woodwork himself. He learned how to do all the epoxy. He learned all of this by trial and error. This is a self-made motherfucking partner. And I appreciate that. I give you props.
Strong message right there to the whole world. Right
The world.
there. The whole world that's listening and watching.
Building shit, making art, making
the power of the mind.
It didn't
the
come
power of the mind.
It don't come
That's
easy though. It don't come easy though.
No, it doesn't. You have to learn from all my
It's like
mistakes.
Kobe says, how many hours you put into your craft?
Exactly. Mr. Kobe. Oh, yeah.
R.I.P. Kobe.
Yeah, R.I.P. Kobe.
R.I.P. Kobe. So,
you're saying Sean Green's Kobe. Yes, reincarnated.
So he's the epoxy. He's a Kobe of epoxy, that's for sure. But I want to say what's up to everybody out there. Follow the partner Sean Green at
SA Green 3.
Orale.
And the reason
number
why,
3, not
and the
the
reason why
words.
it's SA is because my middle name is Ammon.
I thought it's because you were. I thought it's because you were an S.
Named after my grandpa.
Wait. Your middle name is man.
Ammon.
That's dope, bro. That's
Ammon.
dope.
That's it.
After
Props
my
to your
grandpa.
grandpa. Props to your grandpa.
Yeah.
So that's what we're doing tonight, folks. We're talking about the trek, the journey that led up to this dope ass night. Yeah, 6 months in the making. He would share all of his videos, the progress of the table, and he kept telling me how dope it was going to be. And of course, I believed him, but there was no fucking way that you can see how dope it is unless you're in person.
It's
Sledman
better in
hasn't
person.
taken his hands off of it.
I love it. It calls to me.
He's going to start having...
He thinks it's one of those competitions where whoever keeps their hand on the longest and gets to keep it. And
Like I'm married with
you're just ready
children.
for the contest.
I'm married with children. Right? They got a little competition.
So, Sean, tell us a little bit about where you're from. You're from Utah, right? Ogden, Utah.
Yeah.
So, you're in California now. Well, you're from there. You were telling us the beer was just increased a little bit because even the beer is not as strong as it is out here. How are you feeling in California now? How are you feeling being in the dojo, partner?
Oh, dude, I feel awesome in California. So I've been pronouncing this wrong. Is you guys live in La Punta? That's how I put it.
No,
Punta sounds
no,
like a pussy, but it's
no,
not.
that's-
That's
Close, but no cigar.
That's big. No, that's Big A's ex-girlfriend, dude.
Hey, leave her alone, dog. She was nice.
La Puente.
La Puente.
Do you know any? Do you know any?
No,
Do
he
you know
said
any
it right. He
Spanish?
said it right. He said la puta. It's good.
Do you know any Spanish? Do you guys speak Spanish up there?
I don't. I know Jose's.
Jose Cuervo's.
You know
Josue or
Because there's
Jose?
a lot
All you need to know is dos cervezas,
And Maria.
por favor.
Because there's a lot of people that their name that looks like in English it says Jesus, but it says Jose's.
Jesus.
Because the J is silent. Sorry.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, so Jose's. Sorry.
Silent Bob.
This is my. Also, I need to let you guys know this is my first time ever being on a podcast.
Oh,
and
shit.
having a microphone in my face.
Orale.
We're gonna pop this cherry.
Big
man.
A, Big A, give him Sled Man. Give him some instructions on some. What did he
So
do?
for the most part, it's just like you were doing. Earlier on, you did great. You came in, you started talking to everybody and being yourself, and that's the key. You just got to be yourself.
Yeah.
Be yourself because we want to know the genuine Sean Green.
Genuosity.
Genuine?
So look, anybody who made this thing is just badass
Okay.
automatically.
Yeah.
Anyone that
You can do whatever the fuck you want.
Okay, anyone that respects me, I will respect them.
Orale.
Oh,
100%.
You know
Hey.
what that's called? The golden rule.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
right.
Everybody needs to
Treat
do unto
others like you would
or
treat-
do unto me.
Treat yourself like you, or treat others like you treat yourself.
Look, all I
right,
want you to
that's
do
right,
is
that's
just
right.
talk dirty to me. That's all I care about.
Just whisper in his ear. Just whisper in his ear.
You
crazy man.
So Sledman is obviously worthless with his podcast instructions. Big A, give him some instructions, man.
The instructions with the podcast. Obviously, the distance between your lips and the mic.
Yes,
Another
that's the first
worthless
lesson.
pair of instructions.
That's the first lesson.
I want to introduce
I'm
my.
learning my tongue.
I wanna
It's
introduce
weird.
the
It's
world-
back of mouth. I don't know what to do with it.
Sean, we have the world famous fact checker in the dojo tonight. He hasn't been here in quite some time, so I've got like a list of facts that he's got to catch up on. But we'll get there. Nick Loke, any facts you're prepared to check tonight? How are you feeling with your algorithm? Are you going to find us the answers?
I think I'm gonna be looking up some Bigfoot stuff because I see a Bigfoot shirt on.
Hey,
there.
You see a big.
I
picture?
actually got this shirt in Julian, California.
Yeah.
Ah,
It's
all right.
It's east from Escondido. There's a
Hey, David, you ever heard of Julian?
They're famous for their apple pie and their apple cider.
David's from San Diego, so
beer, but it's not beer, but it's apple cider beer.
Supposedly they have like wineries
alcohol.
and breweries out there.
Hey, so do you believe in Bigfoot?
Do you believe in Bigfoot?
Okay, I had a Bigfoot. I think I had a Bigfoot experience.
And let's go back there. Let's go back there. I've been wanting to go Bigfoot hunting.
Sasquatchian.
What club did you meet her at?
What hour? And what drinks did you have?
No, none of that. So I was divorced 6 years ago, and so
Congratulations!
Yeah! Thank you all.
He did it!
I did it. But
You're free, Richie!
So What Up on the Podcast does not condone divorce, but we're cool with it, and we're cool with it.
It is what it is. That's what my friend Gerald always says. It is what it is.
Yeah, we are all divorced too.
So 2 years ago, I went back.
All hands on the table.
Hey, anybody's been up with the hands on the table.
Mr. Steve.
That's hell.
So there's tons of Bigfoot stories in Utah, in American Fork Canyon, and Provo, and also back in the 70s and 80s, there was a lot of Bigfoot stories in Ogden Canyon, and people that I know really personally and also family has had weird encounters.
Whoa!
What? This is badass.
Okay, what about that? What about that Bigfoot
listening.
show where they would go out and look for Bigfoot? Did they go around there by any chance? Did you ever watch that one?
I do believe they went around Logan.
Okay.
So it's more north
You mean
for
Wolverine?
me, about 40 minutes away from me.
Right on.
So where I went, I always go backpacking by myself because I have, friends that are
Whoa!
married.
I thought Survivor Pack 101 is you don't go hiking by yourself.
Yeah, you know what? Fuck it.
He's just
You know?
a fucking. He's like Sylvester Stallone.
That's like something Sled will do.
Yeah.
Fuck it.
Sled, you ever
Sometimes you go on
you ever
solo
go
missions, bro.
hiking by yourself? He's like, nah, but I went to the mall once by myself. It was dope.
So I
Nothing,
always,
but it was badass.
That urban
I've
jungle.
always
called the
been
mall.
backpacking by myself. I never carry a weapon.
Backpacking by yourself is like the equivalent of going to a movie theater by yourself. You're like that weirdo and shit.
But you have to realize where I grew up, at the mountains.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah,
that's
so-
true.
So for me, I would always
He's
just
part
go
wolf.
alone and
Yeah.
find my
Part
self.
So you saw Bigfoot. What was your
No,
encounter?
no.
like?
I never saw Bigfoot, but I'll tell you my story. So
He's trying to tell you guys you killed him off, bro.
All right.
You guys remember that story when that one guy went hiking by
Hey,
himself?
he was trying to tell a
He's
story.
trying to tell
He had
us stories.
a boulder
He
that
cut
smashed
on
his
his arms,
hand.
yeah.
Let's go with it.
Hey, I want to hear the story.
Okay, so where I live is in Ogden Canyon. So 20 minutes away is Causa Reservoir, and there's 3 inlets, 3 rivers or streams that come into Causa Reservoir. And I was on the South Fork, and I've always fished the South Fork where the tiger trout are, the rainbows are, and the brain chart. And I always use worms because it's fucking awesome in May and June, the 1st of June. But I've always had this weird sensation and discovery that I need to figure out what's up this canyon because I know there was fish up there. So my plan was to go fishing up this little canyon, and but I always had this
Feeling of being watched.
a feeling being watched, yes, and also a feeling of danger as well.
Yes,
You're
I know.
so
But I'm all about it.
in tune,
Yeah, I know.
So-
I was there with you.
Yeah, no, you're
know,
right.
yeah.
No,
Global
feeling of being
consciously.
watched.
Yeah.
In that area in Causa Reservoir, in that area in northern Utah, there's a tons of cougars.
Oh, there's a tons of cougars in La Puente.
Don't say cougars, bro.
You know what I'm saying?
Sledman gets excited. Don't say
Yeah.
cougars, dude.
Well,
Mountain lions.
okay, mountain lions. How
That's
about
one of
that?
Sledman's porn
Yeah.
genres.
Okay, I should say cougars, but mountain lions because they're very curious like a cat, but they're also very dangerous. He has huge claws, and they can run fast, and they can jump, and they will just prey on you.
Yeah.
They do that here too.
But however, I didn't realize there was black bear up there, and I didn't realize how
Wait,
big.
you just say you grew up there. How the fuck you not realize that? That's
Well,
badass.
because I've never been backpacking up there.
Oh, okay. So that particular part of the mountain.
Yeah.
Órale.
So I didn't think there was black bear up there. I knew there was black bear around, but I didn't know how big the black bear was up the South Fork of by Causa.
How big they were.
You know, Patna's part black bear, right?
Because
Because
my
when they
so
stand
on my-
up
on my
when
mother's
they're
side.
on all
standing
fours.
like this fucking big, dude.
Wow.
Like 5.5 feet.
Their shoulder.
Their shoulders about
Right.
5.5
Holy
feet. Like,
shit.
fucking
And
Shit.
that's on all
huge, dude.
fours.
That's
Right,
fucking
I had-
right.
I had no
Fucking-
idea until my buddy showed me a picture of his brother shooting a bear up there, and I'm like, oh my god,
So
fuck.
that's crazy, dog. That's fucking
Yeah.
nuts.
Yeah,
So
standing up, that'd be like 11-foot bear. Bro.
Yeah.
so how does Bigfoot fit into the equation?
Okay,
Just like Big A.
All right, so I went backpacking. It was my first trip of backpacking. And I was going up there to work out and get ready for my backpacking trip down southern Utah in the desert. And I was fucking worn out. I was probably a mile and a half up the canyon from the lake. And I decided to hike down to the river, and I cleared a path so I could put my tent around. And then I put a bunch of timbers, a bunch of logs around my tent. That's what I do. Just in case that if something tries to fucking kill me,
I will have those logs.
I will have a fucking warning.
A ring of fire.
A little fort.
Yeah, a little fort.
And a ring of fire.
A ring of fire. So if something wants to fucking kill me, I will hear it first. My brother gave me his Alaskan Ruger,
yeah. German made,
and it's fucking made to fucking kill bear.
German made.
So he fucking gave me that gun. That was the first time I ever had a gun ever backpacking, and I also had bear mace because I was going into an area
uncharted.
I've never
territories.
been. Yeah, exactly.
Unfamiliar
terrain.
Yes.
Thank you. Yes, he's on it.
Calm down, Slim.
He can read my mind.
He's loving it.
He knows exactly.
Get
what
out
I'm
of his
thinking.
mind, Sled,
No,
man.
no.
Out of his mind, Sled.
No, I need Sled in my mind.
I think from all the work you put into this table and Ed just touching it for so long, like he just.
Hey, word on the street is word on the
You
street.
guys have heard that
It
objects
just-
hold memories.
Well, those
and
are
energy,
those are
right?
those
It's all
are
about
relics.
energy.
Those are relics.
Yeah,
Those are
it's
relics.
Well, in 1,000 years, when they dig and they find this in the dojo,
Yeah.
There you
somebody's
go.
gonna be a badass.
Well,
when you
word
guys-
on the street is he jizzed in some of the epoxy, so
Oh, what do you expect with all this?
some of his semen is still floating in there somewhere.
I can't confirm that.
I can't confirm nor deny. So
Okay,
Bigfoot.
So I made my base camp and I went to bed pretty early because I was fucking exhausted as shit. And so I had some dinner and went to bed, and around midnight, there was a rainstorm. If you ever been in a tent in a rainstorm, all you can hear is the rain hitting your tent.
Yeah, it's loud as fuck.
And it's fucking loud as shit. And now
What's it sound like, Big A? What's it sound like?
Yeah, I watched the Bear Grylls.
Very good. Thank you.
Bear Grylls. Yeah.
However, now I'm freaking out because I'm awake and I can't hear any of my surroundings.
Right.
All I can hear is the rain. I'm like, okay, so I had the gun in my hand and I was ready to go because I'm awake and I am in wild outdoors.
So,
and I had to hike up a river to get to the point where I was at. And so I was sitting there, and all of a sudden, where I was at was in a very narrow canyon. And both sides of me was cliffs on both sides. So you couldn't hike to me, though there was only one pathway.
One way in, one way out.
One in, yeah, one out. That's
Right.
right.
Now, what was the width between the canyons?
it was the same size as the Battle of Thermopylae.
40 feet.
40 feet.
40 feet. And I was 5 feet from the river.
Oh.
Okay, so it was steep cliffs all
So
above.
how about from the river to the cliff? How much did you have right there? 20 yards.
It was about the same size as the table.
No, about 15 yards.
15 yards from the river
to the cliff.
So if anything,
the cliff south of me. That's correct.
All right, continue with this story.
Okay.
Oh, he's on it.
So I was awake, and I'm like, oh my god,
visualizing.
I can't hear anything coming towards me. I'm gonna fucking be ready. If someone crashes my fucking little burial that I made, then I'll fucking shoot towards that area. That's all I had fucking planned.
Damn.
And I had 5 shots. And I've never used this handgun that my brother gave to me, but if I shot it with one hand, it would fucking knock me right on my ass.
No shit.
Yeah,
So
Ruger's no joke.
Have you shot guns in the past before that?
Yeah, but with this
Ruger.
handgun, I should have 2 hands on.
Mm.
All of a sudden, I hear this big splash in the river 5 feet away from me, and it splashed my tent. If you ever been to the lake and you put a boulder and you throw a big boulder in the water, it makes like a splunge noise.
Yeah.
It's
Right.
like Big A doing a cannonball.
Not like a fucking.
It's like Big A
skip
taking
around.
a dump.
Yeah.
Big A taking a dump. There's a bloom, bloom.
Yeah.
Yeah. You guys know what I'm talking. You guys throwing some big boulders in the water.
Yeah.
So it makes this big plunge noise. I'm like, oh,
Plunge.
fuck, it's deep where I'm at. And and then the spray sprayed my tent. I'm like, what
shit.
the
Damn,
fuck?
that's some fucking. That's a
Shit.
big
And I'm like,
ass-
okay,
Who's-
what the
yeah.
fuck is out there, dude? And I unzipped my tent. I had a flashlight. I had flashing up on the canyon. I have pictures of all this too, so I can verify.
What did you think it was? What
What
was
I-
the first thought in your brain when you heard it?
When I first
It's,
I thought that someone was fucking with me. That's what I
A
thought.
person.
It was
Another
fucking
person.
karma
Another
because
person.
I've done this.
Human
with-
being.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking at
All
first.
right.
but
Well, yeah.
But then again, there's no way that a human being could make that do that.
Unless he cannonballed in there like Big 8 does, you know, at the
No.
community,
Break it down,
at
though.
the
It's like
community
4
swimming pool. you know?
That river was about 4 feet high. Where it went